Um, 25 celebrities before and after plastic surgery. You are very aware that celebrities all over the world are known for their stunning appearances. However, the quest to maintain their fine look often led them to seek more artificial or unnatural solutions, that is, plastic surgery. While this procedure often goes smoothly, there are instances when they turn into total disasters and total nightmare. Join me as we dwell deeply into these plastic surgery transformations. So here are 25 celebrities and their before and after moments, showcasing a mix of hilarious, desired, and surprising transformation. Number 25 is Katie Price. Katie Price, the well-known English media personality and model, distinguishes herself by openly sharing the plastic surgery experiences, in contrast to other celebrities who keep such matters private. Embracing transparency, she fearlessly alters her appearance without apology. Starting as a natural-looking model, Katie confidently and fearlessly, boldly revamped her image at the year 30, and at 45 years continues prioritizing her happiness. In the year 1999, she underwent significant transformation, increasing her chest from 32B to 32DD and refining her nose shape. In the year 2006, she proudly identified as totally plastic, fully embracing this unique identity by 2011. Over time, Katie's changes became more pronounced. In 2016, she opted for fully lips and more radiant face. 2 years later, her appearance at an award show was so different that observers struggled to recognize her. Her surgeries took more extreme time, with the annual breast enlargement from 2019, each implant weighing about 4.4 pounds, raising concerns among some plastic surgeons about potential health impact. Dr. Scott Felix, a medical professional, expresses concerns about frequency and the extent of Katie's surgery, warning of potential health risk. In a world where many celebrities keep their surgical journey secret, Katie stood out for openly sharing her plastic surgery journey and her experiences. Number 24 is Jocelyn Wildenstein. She underwent extensive transformations. She wasn't driven by her personal desires but to please her hubby. Unfortunately, this trend is prevalent, as you can see on this list, and the outcomes are often less than appearing. She exemplified this in embarking on her plastic surgery journey, influenced by her husband's love for cats, aiming for a perfect look. It's not a quest to emulate Catwoman or Black Cat from comics. Rather, it came from her hubby's passion for cats. Regrettably, her numerous surgeries, that is, procedures like elevating her eyes, upper and lower eyelid surgery, brow lift, facelift, lip plumping injections, chin augmentation, fat grafting, and cheek implants. The tragedy deepened as she eventually divorced her hubby, Alec, receiving a substantial settlement. Despite clear visual evidence of the surgery, Jocelyn denied for decades. Her denial may be attributed to her evident addiction to surgeries, reflecting her profoundly disheartening situation. So sorry, Jocelyn. Number 23 is Simon Cowell. He is a famous English TV host and a music executive known for shows like Got Talent and X Factor. Has changed a lot, and people are talking about whether he has done plastic surgery. In 2023, he underwent some procedures to make him look younger, and it made him look different, almost like a character from a scary movie. This surprised a lot of people and also made his young son Eric feel sad because he didn't like how his dad looks now. So, Simon tried to fix it, so he took out some of the stuff he put in his face and decided to do less extreme things like facials instead of big changes. Simon also started to care about being more healthy. He eats balanced meals, drinks a lot of water, and wants to not just look good, but also to feel good. He is making choices that are better for his overall well-being and simple and natural way. Number 22 is Anastasia Pokreshchuk. She is originally from Kiev, Ukraine, had several cosmetic procedures to change her appearance, like Botox, veneers, chin and jaw reshaping, and liposuction. What's surprising is how different she looks after all these changes. Anastasia started doing all these things when she was 26, and what's unique about her story is that she did filler injections by herself. She learned from online tutorials, and since she followed strictly cleanliness, doing it like the doctor taking care of the patient. She is very confident in her skills because she keeps adding filler injections to make herself look perfect. Anastasia now has very noticeable cheeks, and she wants them to be the most prominent and beautiful in the world. In an interview in the year 2020, she said she is determined to keep doing them even though some doctors are worried about her choices. Number 21 is Pixie Fox. She spent $120,000 on plastic surgeries to resemble her favorite animated characters. Despite a certain distinction between the animated and anime Pixie, body transformation is quite drastic. She aimed to look like a mix of Tinkerbell and Jessica Rabbit, leading to undergo numerous procedures, including a nose job, eyelid surgery, brow lift, lip and cheek fillers, 4 breast surgeries, a Brazilian butt, and permanent makeup, as well as removal of 6 ribs, a quarter of her total. This procedure proved challenging initially as she struggled to find a willing doctor, highlighting some positivity until she eventually found one. Pixie Folk encourages people to use plastic surgery to chase their dreams, a message with potential risk, especially for young and impression about individuals. Her extreme choices, while her own, raised concerns about her mental well-being. Considering the lengths she was gone and continues to go to achieve her desired appearance. The Dangers and potential consequences of her actions are evident, and one can't help but wonder about the long-term impact on her health. Number 20 is Jessica Alves. Jessica Alves, originally born male, recently came out as transgender and now presents as a very feminine lady. However, the complexity lies in Jessica's initial desire to be recognized as the human Ken doll from the age of 17, leading to extensive measures including spending £650,000 on body transformation. This involved removing 4 ribs and getting AB implants to create a six-pack illusion. Transitioning into the female gender, later on Jessica faced additional surgeries costing even more money, time and effort. Her inspiration was from the late Anna Nicole Smith, whom she admired while growing up. The tragic aspect becomes apparent as Jessica had to spend a total of $700,000 altering her body in 2 distinct ways and genders. The concern arises about the toll on her body if she undergoes further changes in the future, as the human body has its limits. Number 19 is Sahar Tabar. People express themselves in many ways like music, dance, colorful hair, etc. Fatima Kishon, also known as Sahar Tabar, on Instagram has a unique way. She had lots of surgeries, around like 50, to look like a zombie version of Angelina Jolie. This makes her story quite different. In 2017, people noticed Tabar because of the pictures showing her looking like a spunky Angelina Jolie. We don't know exactly how many surgeries she had, but some say it's a lot. Tabar's story got even more interesting when she had some problems with the law in Iran. They accused her of having crime called blasphemy, and she went to jail. At first, they said she'll be in jail for 10 years, but later she got out of the jail on bail. The mix of her wanting to look different and a legal trouble makes her story even more unusual. Number 18 is Mickey Rourke. His journey with plastic surgery is unique among celebrities seeking facial rejuvenation. Unlike others tackling the aging process, his motivation stemmed from several facial injuries incurred on his time as a professional boxer. The career path he made in 1990s, despite success in boxing, with 12 consecutive knockouts in the 1960s and 70s. This transition to the professional reign took a toll on this face, enduring 2 broken noses, a split tongue, a compressed cheekbone, and a short-term memory loss. He underwent multiple reconstructive surgeries to restore his facial features. Dissatisfied with the initial result, he proceeds further surgeries, resulting to his virtually unrecognizable appearance. To address the damage, he had 5 nose operations and 1 procedure to fix his damaged cheekbone, primarily aiming to rectify injuries from his boxing career. Regrettably, he openly acknowledged making an unfortunate choice in selecting the surgeon responsible for his facial reconstruction. Number 17 is Michael Jackson. He changed a lot because he had a lot of plastic surgeries. If you look at his pictures when he was young and compare them to the ones before he passed away in 2009, you can see a big difference. His plastic surgery journey involved many procedures, some to fix things that didn't go well before. It all started when he wanted to make his nose better. The legend said he was unsure of how it will turn out, so he convinced his sister Latoya to try it first. When hers went well, he had his own nose job in 1979, and that was the beginning of his big change. Experts like Dr. Ida Gobis think Michael Jackson might have had about over 100 surgeries. Some of these made him look very different, and it even became hard to tell his ethnicity. Although we don't know of the details, Dr. Wallace Goodstein, who worked with the Jackson surgeon in the year 1990s, shared the list. He had multiple nose jobs, cheek implants, eyelid surgery, a cleft in his chin. Shocking, Dr. Goodstein said Jackson will have 2 surgeries every 2 months, sometimes having a dozen procedures each time. This shows how much he was committed to changing how he looked. Number 16 is Hang Myoku. She had a problem with plastic surgery. She started when she was 28 to get the perfect skin. She went to Japan for many surgeries, but later doctors refused to do more. When she came back to Korea, she changed so much that her parents did not recognize her. At first, she tried getting help for her mental health, but then she found a surgeon who gave her silicone injections and supplies to do it herself. When she ran out, she used cooking oil on her face, which caused big problems like swelling and scarring. People felt sorry for her and donated money, but even after 10 surgeries, she couldn't fix everything. Now at her 60s, she worked in a used clothes store and help from government. She really hoped to look like she did before, showing how bad plastic surgery can be. Number 15 is Tiffany Taylor. In a peculiar tale, Tiffany Taylor has entered her entire adult life trying to resemble Ivanka Trump. This unusual behavior is quite distinct in the realm of additives, as Taylor believed Ivanka Trump is the ultimate female role model. Despite the questionable rationale behind this goal, Taylor has undergone numerous surgeries to emulate Donald Trump's daughter, whom she sees as her role model. Surprisingly, Taylor had 30 surgeries in just 1 year, including 2 breast augmentation, a nose job, and numerous cheek fillers. However, her desire for more changes faced a setback when doctors, seemingly concerned, refused to perform additional surgeries on her appearance. This unique obsession started at the end of her 10 years marriage, leading to speculations about whether Taylor pursue is about seeking emotional support than wanting multiple procedures. Taylor's journey into transforming herself include the liposuction, lifts, tucks, and enhancements throughout her body and face. Unfortunately, despite all these alterations, it appears that Taylor hasn't achieved the look of Trump's family member. People try to identify the celebrity she resembles, have suggested Britney or Christina, but no one is accurately guessed Ivanka Trump. Perhaps this confusion is more due to Ivanka having more generic features rather than Taylor falling short in her affix. The mystery persists, prompting contemplation about why Taylor is so determined to imitate someone whose likeness remains elusive. Number 14 is Victoria Wilde. Victoria from Latvia underwent multiple procedures, including 3 breast augmentation surgeries that increased her breast size to considerable 32G, along with permanent lip implants and Botox. The aim was to make herself look like a love toy, highlighting concerning aspects of societal expectations and values. What's equally troubling is that her sugar daddy and modeling agencies funded these transformations, underscoring the societal acceptance of such extreme changes. Now she embraces the attention and doesn't mind being seen as a human blow-up doll. Number 13 is Nanette Hammond. She wasn't afraid to undergo numerous surgeries, spending over $500,000 to enhance her appearance. Surprisingly, she expressed her desires for more surgeries to appear younger and improve her life. Equally concerning, she stated she would continue those procedures until she turned 70, meaning she would have been doing them for more than half of her life just to resemble her Bobby. To add to this, she even went to the wall in reality show to document the process. This situation raises concerns about how she was influenced and its impacts on society. Number 12 is Blondie Bennett. Blondie Bennett, the name she later adopted for the record, she has a lifelong infatuation with Barbie's aesthetic. In her pursuit of resembling the plastic doll, she underwent numerous surgeries, even going as far as having matching outfits and hairstyles and pictures with an actual Barbie, a choice that some might find peculiar. Now, diving into the psychological aspects, then it is so committed to embody in the essence of a doll that she is undergoing hypotherapy to intentionally diminish her cognitive abilities. Yes, you've read that correctly. She actively seeks to become more ditzy and more forgetful, so that, in her words, people will perceive her as a sex star. It is astonishing that after transforming her body to resemble her Bobby, she now wishes to detach herself from her human thoughts. She even jokes about the successive retreatments, and she's contented with her altered mental state. It's a remarkable choice that raises eyebrows, and one can't help but have questions. The motivation behind such measures. Number 11 is Nikki Exotica. She is also known as Nicole Sanders. She has reportedly invested £750,000 in the series of extensive cosmetic surgery, willingly risking the life in the process of transitioning into Nikki. Yes, Nikki was originally male, but that's no longer the case. Nikki has dedicated approximately 2 decades to undergo numerous surgical procedures, all in the pursuit of transforming into a real-life version of a Barbie doll. It's worth noting that Nikki's journey is distinctive in that, from the early stages of life, there was inner discomfort with the male identity. This led to an idolization of Barbie, and eventually prompted Nikki to undergo significant surgical alterations to embody that image. However, the question remains was this the right decision? And is it justifiable to take that extreme measures with one's body? Number 10 is Jordan James Park. If I were to reveal the Kardashian-Jenner clan opted for plastic surgery, you'll likely respond unsurprised. It's the fact that these women are infeminist. For their body's transformation, often accompanied by denials, all in the pursuit of a greater alteration. However, there is a flip side to this narrative, exemplified by someone like Jordan James Park. He underwent numerous surgeries in an attempt to emulate Kim Kardashian. Unfortunately, the outcomes were far from what she anticipated. Firstly, the lips ended up being disproportionately large and undergoing multiple nose jobs. He faced consequences of impaired breathing. This is yet another instance of facing unexpected job acts. It's crucial to recognize the Kardashians may not be the most admirable role models, and emulating them beyond perhaps some of their fashion choices could have caused the consequences. Number 9 is Khloe Latanzi. Being the offspring of the celebrity isn't always a walk in the park, and Khloe Latanzi is a perfect example of that challenge. As the daughter of Olivia Newton-John, she faced significant struggles throughout her life, battling body dysmorphia, anorexia, and addiction. The weight of these issues intensified because she grew up in the limelight. As the teenager surrounded by celebrities, she began experiencing psychological difficulties leading to anorexia in her late teens. This drove her undergo plastic surgeries to alter her appearance. Unfortunately, her lack of understanding about the underlying reasons behind these decisions led her to both undertake and reverse the surgeries. The silver lining in this ordeal is that she openly discusses her journey and the pain it caused. It is hoped that sharing her experiences will resonate with others, emphasizing that the surgical route may not offer the solution they seek. Number 8 is Justin Jedlicka. As at the year 2017, he had underwent 190 surgeries and 340 cosmetic procedures, a count that could be even higher today. This fascination with his transforming of the body traces back in the 90s, when he drew inspiration from the TV series Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. While watching the show, he developed a desire to not only be wealthy but also to emulate the appearance of the influential individuals featured. Learning that the wealthy often undergo plastic surgery, he decided to undergo transformation to resemble them, specifically aiming to look like Ken. Justin's journey commenced at the age of 18 with a nose job, chest, biceps, and triceps implants. Having endured bullying for his appearance, he took further steps, including sharing his brow bone and undergoing a brow lift. Remarkably, he has undergone over 300 surgeries, and openly acknowledging his addiction and expressing contentment with pushing the boundaries of how these procedures can be achieved. In a distinctive move, he had 4 self-designed implants placed in his back, seeking to create the illusion of wings. Justin's choices might be perplexing, but he embraces them wholeheartedly. He has gone as far as forming a romantic connection with other individuals with a significant history of plastic surgery, even making an appearance of a newly matching making series. Justin isn't just pushing the limit. In many respects, he is the limit. However, his path might not be the one that others should aspire to emulate. Number 7 is Donatella Versace. While we can't definitively confirm the extent of Donatella cosmetic procedures without her personal disclosure, it is inaccurate to assert that she has undergone no work. The Italian fashion designer and a sister at Gianni Versa in her late 60s, showcases an exceptionally smooth and wrinkle-free face, a rare gem for her age. There is changes in her nose shape to a more slender and pointed look, less droopy upper eyelids, fuller cheeks, and altered lip shape suggest the possibilities of cheek implants and lip augmentation. In 2014, Donatella was captured with an exceptionally shiny appearance attributed by cosmetic clinical director Mark Norfolk to extensive buttock use. Norfolk explained that buttocks can result in a stretched, shiny, and line-free forehead, aligning with Donatella's appearance. Norfolk further points out that the oncoming absence of forehead lines or wrinkles for a human of her age and a slightly half-shaft eye appearance, indicating potential Botox use, giving these signs that are reasonable to infer that Donatella might have engaged in Botox or other cosmetic treatments to preserve her youthful appearance. Number 6 is Zhou Chuna. Zhou Chuna, a 17-year-old Chinese influencer, became a sensation on Weibo by detailing her extensive plastic surgery journey. In just 3 years, she transitioned from an ordinary appearance to a doll-like idol, undergoing more than 100 surgeries starting as early as 13. During her school days, she endured ridicule, teasing, and challenging tasks from classmates. Determined to change her appearance, she convinced her parents to fund her double eyelid surgery. The notable transformations brought about a shift in how others treated her. Zhou's surgical journey continued with various procedures including fillers, ear cartilage rhinoplasty, baby eye surgery, breast implants, and liposuction. The pandemic slowed her surgical phase, which she managed 20 surgeries in the past year. Despite battling with the severe side effects such as memory loss, permanent scarring, she remained resilient in her belief that the transformations are justified. The parents reportedly investing over $620,000 in her surgeries faced the ultimatum of financing her procedures or she couldn't school. Her story served as a vivid example of the intricate interplay between self-image, societal pressures, and unwavering pursuit of beauty. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber pick. Take a look at this picture of Christina Ugarela. Over the years, she had undergone a series of intriguing transformations that has captured the curiosity of her fans. The initial change was a nose job, aiming to enhance the shape without significantly altering her appearance. For Following that, lip fillers were introduced, giving her plump lips. Cheek fillers and Botox injections were then utilized to sloped her face, adding definition to her features. Not stopping there, she did a corner lip lift, providing a more pronounced lip shape to balance her pointing chin. Introducing a jaw implant further harmonized her facial contours. The transformation continued with the multiple breast augmentation surgeries involving implants and the removal of and replacement of them with new ones. These procedures, executed with finesse, remained the subject to fascination of her admirers. Number 5 is Carrot Top. He is also known as Scott Thompson, stand out as a prominent actor and stand-up comedian, earning acclaim for his vibrant personality and the exceptional performances in stand-up comedy. His talent has earned him places on major platforms such as The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and he is even taking on the role of announcer for Cartoon Network. Despite his well-established success, the evolution of the Carrot Top's appearance in his transition to his 50s has ignited curiosity, prompting speculation about potential plastic surgery. The shifts in his physique, ranging from slim to muscular and back to slim, has sparkled discussions on whether this changes is lifestyle choices or cosmetic interventions. In response to the swelling plastic surgery rumors, Carrot has denied any involvement in such procedures. His attributes in fine face and sculpted jawline to lifestyle adjustment, highlighting his commitment to a vigorous workout routine as primary factors driving his physical transformations. Infusing humor in the conversation, he jokes that if he undergo plastic surgery, he might come out looking even better. However, he said he hasn't undergone any plastic surgery, maintaining the authenticity of his evolving appearance. Number 4 is Valeriana Lukianova. Originally from Moldova, dedicated to the significant part of her adult life to unconventional and exceptionally unique goal. She aspires to mirror the iconic Barbie doll. However, this is not merely about adopting peroxide hair and wide-eyed gazes. Her mission is to authentically embody the very essence of a Barbie, complete with its distinctive proportions and peculiar measurements. To a certain degree, she seems to have accomplished these extraordinary objectives, blurring the lines between human and doll. Her transformation into a real-life Barbie has not been without controversy. While her doll-like appearance has captured attention, she has faced criticism for expressing and settling views and various interviews. Nevertheless, her journey is undeniable truth that her physical appearance, uniqueness, and extremes inevitably attracts attention. Number 3 is Neven Sigavonik. He is a 45-year-old Croatian celebrity, stylist, and reality TV personality. He is known for being on Croatian reality TV and having lots of cosmetic surgeries. Recently, he talked about a strange thing that happened after his latest surgeries. He got a lasting erection. Nevin went on for his third nose operation because it was cheaper, but he had to quickly come back to Belgrade. His lasting erection is because of a rare problem called priapism, caused by an allergic reaction to the medicine. It's a serious issue that needs quick attention, as explained by French Association of Virology. It's important to manage it correctly to avoid problems and permanent erectile dysfunction. Even with this unexpected problem, Nevin still really like having surgeries. He even said he just want one more surgery to look how he wants and be famous worldwide. Number 2 is Linda Evangelista. She is the esteemed fashion model who is celebrated for gracing over 700 magazine covers. Recently encountered a negative consequences following a cosmetic procedure. While her enduring beauty remained apparent, the changes from her appearance resulted from what she described as a brutally disfiguring experience with the cosmetic treatment. Enticed by the promises of cool sculpting advertisement, which offered non-surgical fact with action with minimal downtime, Linda succumbed to the lure of targeting stubborn areas. She acknowledged of being a little vain. Regrettably, Linda's experience with cool sculpting did not unfold as anticipated, despite its FDA clearance and proven efficacy for many. The procedure failed to yield the desired outcomes for Linda, undergoing 7 cool sculpting sessions from 2015 to 2016. She noticed after 3 months the emergence of bulges in bra areas, chin and thighs. Contrary to her expectations, these areas expanded, hardened and lost sensations. Upon seeking medical consultation, Linda received diagnosis of paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, an oncoming condition affecting less than 1% of cool sculpting patients. This diagnosis implied that traditional measures such as diet and exercise will not rectify the issue. In response to her distressing experience, Linda took legal action against the parent company, Zeltic Aesthetic Incorporation, seeking $15 million in damages. Finally, number 1 is Joan Van Ark. She is a famous actress and she hasn't talked much about her plastic surgery in interviews. But when you look at her pictures from a long time ago and compare them to recent ones, it seems like she might have some cosmetic work done, maybe more than once. In all the photos, she looked more natural. In recent ones, her skin looks much tighter. Some experts think that she might have had different treatments like facelifts, injections, cheek implants, Botox, and brow lift. Even if she's well known for her roles in the TV movies, it's a possible surgeries that people are talking about. Someone who saw Joan in 2020 thought her face looked strange, like it was melting. A plastic surgeon, Dr. Anthony Yun, suggested that her big change might be because of lots of plastic surgeries, maybe a couple of facelifts, making her neck and jaw too tight. Doctor also noticed her face without wrinkles, which could be from Botox and brow lift. We can't be sure of surgeries without Joan telling us, but with all the talk, it seems that there might be the truth in what they said. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Thank you, my people, for watching up to that point. What is your thought? Let's know in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be among the very first people to get notified. Bye bye for now. Make sure you subscribe. See you. Let's meet in our next video. I love you so much. Happy New Year.